Let's go... That not working. Upcoming. Well, this says things are operating, but things are frozen, so I'm not sure if this program is working or not right now. Oh, the bugginess of streaming on my computer. Let's go here. Head over to here. If there is anyone on stream, I do apologize, as I currently can't see anything. The computer is currently frozen. But I'm sure that something will pop up for me in a few seconds, and we can get to work on whatever I'm doing here. Oh. Huh. Can't load. Oh, this may not be good. The chat for the stream is not working, it doesn't look like. So I might not even be able to see if anyone is here or not. Oh. Let's check that. Okay. I do apologize if anyone is here yet. We are experiencing technical difficulties. If you are viewing this later, I suggest skipping to wherever you see things actually working, being done in the timeline bar at the bottom. Now I'm heading over to the YouTube video to see if the stream is actually running or not. Okay, Mega Man, I need you to shut up for a second. Come on, get over there. The wonders of a probably out-of-date Windows... What would this be? It's not Windows 7 computer. Maybe a Windows 11 computer? No, Windows 10 probably. Okay, Mega Man, I need you to shut up. Oh, okay. Well, that video is running, it looks like, so I may be able to actually get to work here. Okay, copy this. Put this over here. And then head here. Edward's equipment is never, ever, never one to really be up to date with the times. There we go. Got that. And get rid of this. And go here. Okay. Take this down. Just some more stuff to handle off, before we get into the actual working. What we're going to be working on, I actually have no idea. But, whatever it is, we will be getting to it momentarily. Okay, now I can have music playing and stuff, as I'm pretty sure things are running now. Let's just refresh this one more time. Okay, it looks like it's going. Blah, blah, blah. That was a bit of a hassle, but here we are, and let us begin making something. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing, cause I'm just kinda doing stuff, and I decided to start up a stream while doing stuff, so I guess anyone that stops by is along for whatever ride I am on today. Be it Flash, or GIMP, or whatever game I might decide to play here. Right now, though, we're in GIMP. I guess I can show, over here. Now, there's what I was working on in, earlier today. It's part of the Party Crashers animation I've been fiddling around with. But, we are headed over to work on a still image instead of moving images. So let us do that, shall we? Alright, let's see what we can come up with here. Alright, the drawing tool is running smoothly enough. It was about... yeah, we'll have a body. Maybe have it looking downward a bit. For that, we're going to want it to be maybe tilted down slightly. Like that. Have the eyes there, an eye there. Yeah, that's looking okay. Just seeing the proportions and stuff. How I'm not sure what I'm drawing here. I guess I'll make it Edward. Just me, an easy to do subject. But if we're doing it from there, let's see here. Go to incremental. The incremental is the setting or the specification that gets it to actually, like, fully erase instead of doing it more pressurized and leaving behind lingering traces of what was there. I've got a pumpkin spice cookie. Bada boom, bada boom, boom. That is a rather massive head for Edward. But it's supposed to be looking downwards, so... let's see here. Get rid of all this. Let's put out... scribble out a generalized shape for what the head should look like. He's always got these 3 bangs here that come down. Yeah, whenever I always wanted to make a, like, avatar for myself online, like what to use to represent myself online over the years. It wasn't until a few years ago that I finally did draw a little version of myself to use. I do intend to at some point, change the banner I have on YouTube to the one that's like Jack and Ashi from Samurai Jack. Because it's nice, but I'm not sure how representative that can be as, like, something to show what the channel's about. We are currently listening to one of my favorite Mega Man tracks of all time. And one of my favorite video game pieces of all time. Sky Lagoon from Mega Man X4. Get rid of this line to make it easier for me to judge how it's actually looking. Okay, this is turning out alright. At some point I should probably put the pictures that I do of people in chat on Discord up on my DeviantArt, just to show some of the craziness that goes on there. Misasa, or God Pretzel, and all her antics that she causes to ignite other things from the other members of the Edwardian army on. I was talking with Mom before I got on here. She is coming back from the beach after having picked berries. She's over in Oregon. It's a long, long ways away from me. Probably take a day or so to drive there. This is looking alright. Let's fix the eyes up a bit. And now I'm getting into the part where I have to, like, figure out what expression to give the character. Let's just get rid of everything to start from scratch and make a proper face. So, we do the line there. Downwards is where it is, so we'll put the nose here. Hello, Daniel, how are you doing? I just thought I'd start up a stream here while doing things, and here we are. Jamming out with our Mega Man music and doodling a little Edward. Just trying to settle on the expression to give him here. Now, usually I draw Edward pretty happy-ish looking, or pretty not aggressive looking. Here I'm giving him a bit more of a, not as joyous expression, more of just a, hey, I'm here type of thing, it looks like. Maybe put the tongue out. And we always give him the little eyeglass nose piece there to connect the eyes in the design. Edward's eyes can come off of the face. I have drawn that before. First character I think I did that with in my stuff is Capper. I designed him to be a more cartoony hero for a 3D platformer series. Yeah, that's what Edward is, that's what Edward looks like when the eyes come off of him. You could attribute it to him being like a cyborg-type entity and having body parts that can come off him, but really it's just because he's a cartoon character. I'm not one that really fusses all the time on the how every little minute piece of physics works in the things that I do. It's all about what looks good for the scene that you are making, the individual scenes that are being done. You up to anything today, Daniel? All I'm doing right now is thawing out salmon to make later. Going to have that and rice and some, I guess, asparagus and onion, and the corn on the cob. Yeah, Edward's face is always pretty round. It's sort of the generic way that I create the character designs I do. Got eyes here, nose there, ear here. Then the upper half of the head is just taken up by whatever hair design you give them. For Edward's hair, though, he can, like, break it into pieces and have it unfold from his robotic internal skull. You can see that in the Bionicle review video in the opening animation I did for that. And he hooks into the mainframe of the facility he operates from in the videos that I make. Oh, well, that's good, Daniel. It's always nice to gather up materials for reference for later. I have so many folders in my hard drives at this point, it is pretty crazy. Filled with all sorts of videos that probably only a fraction of that people would actually be interested in. Oh, this is a pretty fun little doodle. I'm just going to save this so that it doesn't, like, crash on stream or anything. Okay, it has been saved. Save Lord. Strong bad. I always would like messing around with the lower icons on the bar on the Homestar Runner Strong Bad website, like spee-mails and stuff. Seeing what the characters say when you go over them in the main menu. Or that may have been the video game on the Wii where they said things when you went over the words. It's been years since I played that game. I don't know if you can get that game anymore since it was, like, I think only on the digital store for the Wii. My left side of my head feels numb. For some reason, over the last day, the left side of my head, whenever I've touched it, it feels very odd. It feels like it's been numbed by a doctor or something. Time to take a bite of something. Tasted quite nice. Well, let's see, what else do we want on this picture? Let's see here. I always draw Edward in, like, this really mechanical facility in the videos I do. I've never quite come up with what, like, the surface world of the place, like, looks like outside of it. If there even is a place outside of it. It's just sorta supposed to be Edward's studio. Just this massive labyrinth of machinery that goes on forever, where he operates from and plays his games and just creates stuff from. Actually, maybe I should make another layer here to make the background on. We'll have some monitors here. Yeah, that's a good block. Have little screen here. Make the screen a tiny bit rounded to make it look more appealing to look at. Don't just have it be a normal square inside of it. Takes a few tries to get stuff like this right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, this'll just be the layer that has, like, monitors and stuff on it. Sort of the semi-background layer. And we'll have this monitor be, like, all broken, kind of, but less broken and more of just sort of, separated into pieces. Hello, Wiggle Boy, how are you doing? You been having fun at school? We're just here, making a little picture of Edward, currently. Right now, I am sort of making a, this is sort of the facility that I always draw him in when I put him in my videos here on YouTube. It's what you see him in the Dragon Ball review, and at the start of the Bionicle review, and the end of the Earthworm Jim review and everything. It takes a while to do those animations, but it's always so cool when you see, like, a character that you have drawn and their mouth actually moving and matching what your voice is saying. Part of why I never put my actual face in videos is because it's just so much less interesting than having, like, the animated Edward talking to the audience. It looks so much cooler to have that. Takes a lot longer to make, but it makes it look a lot cooler. Uh-oh, we're getting to the end of our music here. Time to switch over. Oh, or it's on repeat. Let's see here. Okay, this is freezing up. We are going to freeze. Okay, cannot move the... Okay, there, the screen is actually operating now. Okay. Not that, not that. Oh, I know. We could, hopefully this doesn't get the video blocked, but I kinda don't care. This is just sort of a hangout and doodle type of thing right now. No major video to be made at the moment, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Don't know if I can... Well, we'll see if we can play this. If not, afterwards the video will be blocked and I'll just have to go through and chop this part out, but... Until then, we will try to listen to this. I always love this remix, sounds very beautiful. Yeah, I honestly never thought that, Never Gonna Give You Up was a bad song. It's not what I would listen to normally, but it's pretty pleasant to me. And this always was a lovely remix of it to me. I always envisioned a little music video of like Five Nights at Freddy's with Never Gonna Give You Up playing in the background once I found out that the silhouette of the guy that you play as in Sister Location is just Rick Astley's silhouette. That was hilarious when I found out about that. Give you up. Give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Okay, we got that monitor made. Actually, probably should give some depth into the monitor here, just to show that it's not like a literal texture on the screen of the object. Yeah, this little drawing of Edward is turning out pretty nice, I would say. Haven't got into the coloring part yet. Don't know how much I'm going to be working on this on stream, but I just figured if I'm going to be working, I'm on the computer, so why don't I turn on the stream and see if anyone is out there and has nothing to do. Just allow people more stuff to engage with in their day. I think I used to listen to this version of the Never Gonna Give You Up while working on a fanfic a few years ago. Yeah, I always had a set number of songs that I played while working on fanfics. Usually they didn't have lyrics in them so that I wouldn't get distracted by actual talking. But for this, it's in a language that I do not know, so it doesn't really let me focus on the words. Which makes it more compatible with when I'm working on writing stuff. After enough time listening to anything, though, over and over, you do develop a feel for what words are being said, even if you don't understand them, so that can lead to eventually trying to focus on them subconsciously. When did Rickroll first start happening? It was the early 2010s, I'm pretty sure. I remember when it was popping up at like every single website you would go to, every message board. People would just link it to the Rickroll when you were thought they actually had something to say. And then you'd click on it and it's like, really, Rick Astley again? Nowadays it's just kind of fun to listen to. Just putting in some little sort of, what would these be called? Crinkly kind of flexible parts that would go over like a rod or something to protect it. I do always like making like mechanical designs and stuff. It's always neat, like, putting in all the intricate detail towards like all the panel lines and interlocking machinery and everything. That was one thing with Jack Kirby, was all his stuff, it probably wouldn't, like, work or anything if it were, like, real machinery, but it looked really cool when he'd do machinery. Boo 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 boo. Apparently there is an advertisement for a crazy life hack here. Okay, what do I do?
Click set voice and choose how you want to sound. Then you can ask Grammarly Go for some thought starters like this, hit enter, and just like that, you now have a template and structure to follow. Let's just say it's not sounding the best
well,
after that.
thank you for this advice, but I think I will write my messages the old-fashioned way and remain in total control of what I'm saying. Now back to Edward here. Yeah, for the setting that Edward is in, I always just put all sorts of machinery in the background. It fills up before you know it. The more machinery, the better. Just shows the absolute chaos and stuff of the world he resides in. The amount of pile-up of things that he has used over the years. Sometimes I'll use the name Edward to refer to myself, but a lot of times it's mainly just talking about the character of Edward. The internet version of me. One thing I always have is, when I do machinery in the background that's all over the place like this, I try to keep track of where every wire and stuff is going, because they kind of do need a path to follow. If someone's examining the background, they're going to be questioning, like, wait, where did that one go? Why does it disappear behind this object and everything? Oh, well, that's good, G-Star. What news do you have to grace us with today? Would it be of Earthworm Jim variety, or perhaps a Pizza Tower variety? Or are you giving us $1 million to help fund our operations here? That is what I would consider tremendous news. Or perhaps you have gained notoriety by people that work on a video game series you like and have asked you to join in the concepts of a new installment. Edward18. I should probably incorporate his name in the background somewhere. Oh, wow. I was right, kind of. Well, congratulations, G-Star. That is tremendous to hear. Any details on the game, or is that more of a members-only type of information? I have been part of things before where I can't talk about things until they are more of public knowledge and stuff. Oh. Avario Avarius. That sounds kinda Harry Potter-like. Well, I will have to try to remember to look that up later. How did you get that, kind of job? Did they see your portfolio or something, G-Star? I know you post on Twitter a bit. Choking on food. That is a wide variety of murder cases for someone like that to take care of then, Daniel. There have been quite a vast array of how people have died throughout comics. Not even sure what this machinery I'm making down here is. I just started making something that this cord connects to. I know Batman used to kill his villains a lot. Well, not a lot, but he would not, like, back in, like, the 20s, or no, was he made up in the 30s? I think it was 20s. Back when Batman was first around, he'd carry around a gun sometimes, and would not care if he, like, killed one of the bad guys. Oh, wow. Well, I do hope the development of that project goes well, G-Star. Be sure to keep us up to date. Whatever. Separate my side. Oh, I don't believe it's fair. Slitting my throat is all I ever. Take it on the other side. I've never been part of a major development of anything, but I've done some storyboards for something before. Oh, well, I guess if anyone is interested, the person that G-Star is going to be working with has made a game called Space Wing War 2. That is a game to check out. I personally have no idea what it's about, I just see it in the chat. Sounds like it would be a shoot-'em-up space shooting... yeah, shoot-'em-up spaceship kind of game. From the name, that's what it sounds like. Again, I have no idea. Okay, I've got this big piece of machinery all sorta sketched out. Still no idea what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think I've almost helped out on a game before, like with art stuff, but anytime I've come close, it's never... they've always decided to go with someone else. But I have done some storyboards for I think it's a web series that never ended up getting made. It was like a year or so back. The person that I did it for, it was like commission work, so they have it. Whatever their project is I would assume not going to happen at this point, but you never know. Oh, well, that's neat. Not every day you see a shoot-'em-up with a platformer aspect to it. Boom, boom. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, probably need to modify Edward's arm over here. Yeah, starting out doing a drawing, you don't always know until the end how it's going to be, so it's always a modification process as you create it. Okay. Actually, I need to get up. I will be right back in a second. I'm back. I am here. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was searching for chocolate that I just remembered about. Ugh. A Scropulius Fingor. I am not quite sure what that character is, but I will take your word that it looks like Mario. Actually, let me see here. Oh. Oh, it's... Okay. Yeah, that thing. Hold on. This thingy right here is the Scropulius Fingor that G-Star is talking about. Yeah, that looks like it might be a shoot-'em-up spaceship-looking thing. Let me see here. Now I clicked off of... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's freezing. Okay, that's not good. Okay, back in control, I think? Okay, I'm back in the streaming program at least. Edward's computer, despite being in all this technological stuff that Edward's always in my videos, he is very ill-equipped for the modern age of technology. It's, this running. Oh, whoa. Oh, hello, Flash. I guess we're seeing this again. Yeah, this is part of that animation I was working on earlier. The Party Crashers one. Yeah, that Scropulius finger thing, G-Star, looks like, what's it called? Something bee. I don't want to say it's called Honeybee. It's like it's like the mascot that Sega had before. Is it Twinbee? I can look it up. Let me get back into GIMP first. There we go. Yeah, I think it's called Twinbee. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the thing. Except it's not giving me a good picture to work with. Oh, wow. I'd like to play that Twinbee game, it looks awesome. Unfortunately, various games only ever come out in Japan. And none of these are giving me the pictures I want. Well, I could go here. Why am I wasting time with this? This is probably not at all worth, chancing a, like, lockup of my computer over while streaming. Let's see. Twinbee. Daytona Twinbee Yahoo! Deluxe Pack is a 1995 2-in-1 bloody blah blah blah. What genre is Twinbee? I know what genre Twinbee is. It's a shmup. Boom, 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 boom. Sega Shoot 'em Up Master System. Let's give it to me. That's what I'm thinking of right there. I don't even have music playing for the audience, and I can't see chat while I'm, looking at this, unfortunately. Mr. Fantasy Zone Power Strike. Action Choplifter, Power Strike, Fantasy, R-Type. R-Type's the one that I always played. Oh, it's called Fantasy Zone. Okay, that's what it is. It's this thing right here. That is what the Fingor character, the shape of it, was reminding me of for the Mario thing I was looking at there. Okay, I got that mystery solved. That was Fantasy Zone is what that's from. Okay, then that takes care of that. Oh well, it will take me a while before I get to Twitter, G-Star. With how the computer is during stream at the moment, I cannot chance going there. Might end up just completely closing everything down and chopping off the stream and stuff. But I'll see it afterwards. Let me see here. Now that I've completely gone all the way off track, I'm going to need to find a good thing to continue. Well, One thing I guess I can do is show the progress on this flash animation I was working on. Let's see here. Go back. There we go. Yeah, this is just part of, taken from that part of the, Party Crashers Mario Party video that I got everything from. Don't get rid of Luigi. Let's see. Get rid of this. And does that... Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Okay, Vernius, look.
listening.
If you take it from Eevee, he'll have 0 coins. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be very funny. How?
That's about all I've done over the last day, is get these guys all drawn and animated in the most basic of senses. And, yeah, that's about it. Nick is trying to get Vernius to steal coins from Eevee or Sophist in their Mario Party match. Yeah.
Okay, Vernius, look.
listening.
If you take it from Eevee, he'll have 0 coins. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be very funny. However, I think he wants more than 3 coins.
Yeah, if I had the... Yeah, I have, like, the, very basic keyframes sort of sketched out to, like, work off of and making more detailed drawings over them for the actual animation frames. No, don't do that. Not that, not that. There we go. Yeah, that's it. No, but that's what I have had going on for the animation front lately. And Nick is his little pip-plup that they always, like, display him as in the videos. Oh yeah, they are, very funny, Daniel. I've been watching them for like over a year probably, since before they started doing the Party Crashers channel. And they're hilarious, just the way they antagonize each other. Now, TC Nick is always trying to worm his way out of everything and just be absolutely toxic towards everyone else. Like, and you have 0 stars? That's embarrassing. And then Vernius, who's just scared of everything and trying to get back at the others. Then Sophist here, who's just like the embodiment of chaos, just manifested to be a VTuber. Then the only competent one that's like Brent, King of Skill. But yeah, that's about all I got on that. Guess I'll head back over to, over here now. Oh yeah. No, I'm usually on the lookout for a good thing to play in the background while I'm working on things, Daniel. That's how I come across a number of things I've enjoyed over the years. Just stuff to preoccupy my mind while I work. Can't have things that are too engaging, like an actual animated series, though, because then I'll just stop working and look at the thing, and not get work done. Now let's, what was up here? Oh. Yes, I would love more of the Sonic Boom cartoon, Wiggle Boy. The game's not as much, but really it's that first Sonic Boom game that's just really not great to me. The other games are okay. Not nearly as good as the main Sonic series, but they're alright. The Sonic Boom cartoon is like... Probably, it's always hard to decide what the best Sonic cartoon is to me, but it is up there. Why am I looking through this? I need to find, Okay, let's just go back to basics. Get rid of that. Sorry for those watching in the future. I know it looks like I'm probably getting nothing done on stream, which probably is not at all entertaining to watch. Ooh. I can listen to this. Oh, there's America's #1 pet pharmacy.
Healthier playdates. Pets aren't just pets. They're more. Do more for yours with 20% off.
I don't have a pet to take care of, so this does not apply to me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Tonight we're gonna party like it's late 2000s. Yeah, the Numa Numa dance, or Dragoste Dinte, is what I put as my favorite song of all time back when I graduated from middle school in the yearbook. Noma Noma eh, Noma 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 eh. Noma Noma eh. Noma Noma eh, Noma 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 eh. Yeah, people got sick of this song back when it was like super huge, but I never did. It was always fun to me. I had one of my partners at the factory I used to work at, Comey. He was from Africa, and I was trying to explain to him what the Numa Numa dance was, because he was like asking about like a popular internet thing at the time. And then when I finally showed the video to him, he was like, "Oh, this! All the kids used to listen to this all the time!" I would unironically put this music into a game or something. I used to think that the Gary Brolsma Numa Numa video was like, there must have been an extended version of it somewhere that he had made, because his video, the Numa Numa dance, does not have the entire song in it. So I thought it was like just him uploading a part of the dance, in that the rest of it was like hidden away somewhere in files that he had. I'm pretty sure it was just him deciding to stop dancing though, and turning off the camera at that point. It's hard to beat classic internet. NEDM. What is love? Is Encyclopedia Dramatica still around? I remember I used to go on it sometimes to look at, whatever they'd made articles about back then. They were very not, what people of the current era would probably, like, accept. I just remember their article on the Nostalgia Critic. It starts off by saying, he's like the angry video game nerd, but worse. And then if you go to the Angry Video Game Nerds article, it says, he's like the Nostalgia Critic, but worse. During the days when Filthy Frank was the highlight. Oh well, at least they're still around then. Good to know that, some faction of the internet is keeping up the traditional lol-cowness of it all. Encyclopedia Dramatica was a part of the internet where you needed to have, like, you needed to be someone that was used to the depravity of the internet and how bad the internet could be to properly, like, interact there. Actually, let's do a little work in where Edward's, not name, but where his, I guess, initials will be back here. So, are you excited about your project then, G-Star? I assume it must feel cool to be working on something like that. I was so surprised to see that Foamy the Squirrel was still around. It's been like over a decade that thing's been going, and it's still like the same kind of, like, just criticizing everyone type of content on it. Because so I will be. Let's rip this up here. Yeah, it didn't feel. It felt like it was too close to Edward there. I know really what it'll come down to is the shading that'll go into the depth of it. that'll determine where it looks like the E part is. But it feels like it should be a bit more back over here. Okay. And then get rid of this. I also find, if you are lacking in things to look at, Daniel, I find, what's his name? Jobby the Hong to be pretty funny at times. He does these toy reviews, and he does what some would probably call inappropriate humor, but it is pretty funny to me. Ba-da-ba-boom, 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 da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-boom, yada-da-da-da. Yeah, with how long I've been around, my sense of humor can be a bit adult at times in terms of the content that is supplied. Although that's probably obvious just by looking at the comics I make. Not really a shining star of purity in what my stuff entails. Doko is, but not nearly everyone else. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, let's see here. Hello? Hello. Get rid of that, and then will this make it look any better? I don't know if it... I don't feel like I really needed to shrink the head. Yeah. I guess we can do it like, maybe that? Maybe? It always comes down to me, like, going back and forth on this, like, 1 pixel difference of the adjustment of a height for the things that I, like, try to move. And it's stuff that, like, it's something that viewers would not even know about or care about if they saw the workings of it normally. Not really sure why I started, like, it was just kind of an impromptu decision to start streaming out of nowhere today. I hope everyone's weekend is going alright. Right now, mine is okay-ish. Turned in an application the other day. We got a giant pretzel afterwards. Ba-da-boom, ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-ba-da-boom. Okay. I think I got the head sorted out, at least for now. Now, what else should I put in along here? Kind of Invader Zimmy, the mentality of that I go about doing the mechanical stuff with. Just strewing it about everywhere. Oh yes, what I meant by pretzel is a big, giant pretzel. I put in an application at this sort of cookie bakery type of place to work at. And since I was right there, I just asked for one of the pretzels they had behind the counter. It was very delicious. I think I put a picture of it up on Discord yesterday. The waitress at the cafe I go to at the bookstore helped me finish the pretzel. It was too big for me. And then we had all the shenanigans with God Pretzel last night. Invader Zim might have some inspiration in how I draw sometimes. It's hard to tell, because everything that you watch and view and stuff just gets mixed up in your own aesthetic as you develop. But obviously I have drawn Invader Zim before. I did that whole animation of Zim like 2 months ago. Oh, hello again, G-Star. They're just continuing on with the drawing here. I was just asking the audience how your weekend is going. For me, I'm doing okay-ish right now. Just thawing out some salmon to cook later with asparagus and onion, mushroom. And I'll make some corn, or heat up some corn on the cob to go with it. Oh, well, I have drawn God Pretzel as a giant before, Daniel. You remember when the whole saving you guys from her was going on in the Discord the other month. Well, that is good, G-Star. I am glad that you are having a good weekend, as it would not be good otherwise. It would be rather sad if you were having a bad weekend. Yeah, I just hope I hear back from that bakery cookie place, so that I at least have some kind of job. I think I heard something about Resident Evil the other day, but I can't remember what. A lot of times when I make machinery, I put in these, like, vent lines along them. I originally did the vent lines because the first hero that I ever created back in 1997 was Barbot, who, he was the hero of the 90s and early 2000s in the world that my comics take place in. He was this robot that, in his original body, he's just a bunch of blocks, pretty much, with, like, the body block here having a big VHS player that you could, like, put tapes in and play information from and stuff. But I put these, like, 3 vent lines along the side of his head. I think... Was the game... No, the GameCube wasn't out back then. So... Not sure why I put the vent lines there. It must have been that I thought it looked cool on, like, working off of how computers looked. And then he just kept the vent lines as it went on. His head eventually was more inspired in function, like the GameCube, because it eventually became more human-looking. This is a very poor drawing of his head. Let's see. Hollowed that out. Yeah, his head was basically just an elongated circle kind of thing. Because I remember I kept it a circle because it was different from a human face that has the cheek. And that was to just, as more of a obvious thing that he was a machine instead of organic. It was an unnatural face, pretty much, but... Yeah, he had this here because of the GameCube, and that would flip open and they could put, like, discs and DVDs and CDs in his head that would be projected from his eyes onto walls if it was DVDs and stuff. But that is the origin of the vent lines in my machinery and stuff that I do, like, right here. Oh, I hope that Kung Fu Tea is going to be good, G-Star. I nearly called you Pretzel, because I was looking at, above where Daniel was talking about God Pretzel. Always a crazy time with God Pretzel, or Masasa. She is the person on the internet I've known the longest at this point, I think. I have met people before her, but in terms of people that have interacted with me over the years, she's the one that I've engaged with the most. Would I have known her? I think I knew her after YouTube was created. It's hard to keep track after a certain point. All the people you run into over the years. Let's put in something else here. Yeah, if I took Edward out of this, it would probably make a pretty... Oh wow, yeah. It could make a pretty nice just background in general. Oh, I'm sorry, G-Star. Hopefully you did not suffer any brain damage of any seriousness. But oh, we are listening to Dragoste It is also known as the Numa Dance by Gary Bralsma. Yeah, the last few days, the most stuff that I've been seeing is like the whole 23rd Budokai DLC they've apparently done for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Looks like a pretty nice adaptation of it. Although I'd prefer they just do the entirety of Dragon Ball, from start to finish. Oh, well that is a lot less severe physically than at least G-Star. Hopefully the bonking on the head was not too much of a criticism. Oh, wow. Someone did a whole entire rock version of Dragoste Dente with misheard lyrics. I'm not quite sure why you'd do that, but YouTube's a place for anything. Done with Dragoste Dente. Enough of that. Instead, we'll head over to another of the YTMND era fads. And before that, an ad. Oh, for Kroger. That is the supermarket around here.
Farmers to bring you produce that's as fresh as it gets.
Okay. Well, here we go. If this loads. I think the latest time I saw anyone doing a What is Love sort of video was probably a part of the Zentra hollow person VTuber thing in the car with her like chat avatar doing the What is Love jumping up and down. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You could do a What is Love video about all sorts of like cartoons and stuff at this point with how many car driving scenes there have been throughout fiction. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Classic internet is always something that I can always just look up and smile at. It's not even humor at times, it's just the pure enjoyment of being in that atmosphere is just timeless. Hurt me, don't hurt me no more. Don't hurt me. I have thought so often over the years about making a game that is just like full of internet memes and stuff, but by the end actually gets like to be less of a joke and more about like just sort of playing off of the degradation of society on the internet. Have the final boss be this sort of construct that has evolved and operates based on corporate interests and stuff, manipulating everybody through the memes and everything across the cyber landscape. Always seemed like a interesting idea for a game to me. There's just all sorts of machinery in this. Oh, one thing I did see was a Among Us, I think, new mode in it, where you play avoiding the killer instead of being the killer. Yeah, back in early internet, you got more things like racism type stuff at times, but a lot of times it was just more of that kind of stuff usually evolved more out of the chaos of the landscape than actual, like, legitimate anger and stuff. It was just, the Wild West for what could happen back then. Then you got just completely inane things, like the, where you'd have, like, the old Adam West Batman dancing on loop forever to that tune. Don't hurt me. What is this object that I've been drawing? Does it serve a purpose? Only Edward knows. Actually, if his mind is anything like mine, he might have forgotten what the purpose of some of these things even are. You just move on to the next thing. Best to let sleeping death machines lie. I've sometimes thought about an animated series of Edward, but it doesn't really seem like something that you could, like... I haven't really constructed a plot or anything for him. I always just viewed whatever videos I would make using him as his series. Anytime he pops up in my videos, it's just sort of an extension of his series and in regards to his material. Yes, to get the whole Edward18 lore, you have to see every little trailer and everything that I put any tiny bit of animation into. For whatever that's worth. And we'll just have a little translucent energy conducting structure on the top of this thing. That or it's like contains liquid, like that. Just sloshing around inside the container. Right now it's nothing though. I don't know why I'm bothering to cut wires and stuff off at certain parts, because it's like... Oh, that's why. It's on the same layer as the TV. Silly Edward. Remember where you place stuff. That I can put stuff behind Edward here, because he is on a separate layer. Remember, if you're going digital, use different layers. It makes things so much easier to manage. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Music I can listen to for hours. But I'm not gonna listen to it for hours. Because that would be rather redundant when it comes to video content. Don't hurt me. Okay. We'll switch over to this one. Lower the volume a bit. There we go. And now back into day drawing. Still room to put stuff in back here. Just filling this whole thing up with a bunch of mechanical garbage. And that is the Edward way. My mind is kind of trying to work out the how the machinery here would work while I'm constructing it. That is what the cause for pause would be. Sometimes when I think of Edward, I think of him in terms of how I think of creators in general for, like, how I would handle them in a fictional series, where the abilities that they have basically allow them to be sort of gods, almost, in a way. Now they can just sort of create anything with their, just whatever they envision, they can begin figuring out ways to make in the style that they draw in. In terms of when I use them in videos, though, you can suffer injuries and stuff for, like, the impact of scenes that are going on in the individual videos. The videos are if you sort of take a creator and remove them from the scenario where they are, like, wholly a god of their creations and stuff. Still got the cartooniness to work with for the slapstick you can pull from the damage they can take. Humor. Let's see. Half the time I don't know if anything I'm making is making sense, because I'm also, like, focusing on creating stuff while I talk. That I think I construct good enough sentences while I'm working for it to make sense for the audience enough. No one's tried to stop me from talking yet, so it's worked out fine so far. Oh, well, I am happy I am coherent for you, Wiggle Boy. I always listen to this music track when I'm, like, picturing a calamitous final boss that's like, if they're not stopped here, the world is going to end, type of thing. Which I guess in the game this music is from, that completely fits that scenario. Good old Jak and Daxter. Some of the greatest video games ever created. Once it gets to a point in the series where it's just constant world-ending scenario after world-ending scenario that keeps being averted by the heroes, it usually gets kinda old to me at that point. Because by that point you have gotten to the point where it's like, it's kinda hard to raise the stakes even higher than that scenario. If you do it sparingly enough, like, rarely, it works out. But if you do it all the time, it just gets kinda old to me. Oh, well, we will see you later, Wiggle Boy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I think it's Saturday. I'll go with it being Saturday. Wait, that's the wrong layer. I'm not supposed to be... Oh no, that's the right layer. Whew. This is a lot-o drawing. A lot more drawing than I was expecting to do. I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but, this is more than I was expecting. Edward, you are outdoing yourself in meaningless doodling. I wonder if this streaming program could pick up videos that I have, like display videos that I have on my hard drives or not. Not sure what I would even show from there, though. Just have so many YouTube videos and stuff saved from over the years. Actually... Huh. Well, right now I'm thinking about that, now that I've brought it up. I could probably test it with, like, one of Doug's old streams or something. We'll just have some paneling coming off of this. And then we'll put some strips of metal along here, keeping the internal parts from coming out too much. Actually, no, we'll just have it come up at probably to here. Yeah, I'll go with this. Again, no idea what this device or construct is, but it's serving its purpose of looking like a cool background machinery thing. There we go. Then I need to change this. Get it more in line on that side. I think we got it. There we go. And then this needs to look more interesting over on this thing. Okay, we got it straightened. Huh. We can just have that be an extension of the upper thing here. It's like a little tube that goes downwards. And then the metal along the outside is like just extra casing to keep it held in place. Probably put way more thought into this than some people would when making things like this. Really, it's all for naught. There's, like, nothing really that any of this connects to. It's all just fictional scribblings. Then everything off-screen just does not really exist. But it's cool to imply what may be down further beyond what you can see on the page. Then let's give it some riveting here. Some line work to give texture. Okay. No, actually, we need to make it more rounded here. Okay, that works. That works. Why am I making this? Why am I making any of this? Why did I start this stream? Oh well, it gives me something to do and people to... hopefully something for some people to look at in their free time if they're bored enough. Yeah, I wouldn't be putting all this in behind this platform here, except that I'm thinking about maybe making it so that I can remove Edward and have it be a proper background without him. He's going to be part of the picture, but I mean if I need to ever use this background for, like, animation or anything as, like, just some backup thing. Okay. Oh. How long have I been doing this? 2 hours. Does not feel like I've been doing this that long. Let's just zoom in a bit. Let's work on Edward's face again here. I always feel like I am so slow when creating things, and I've tried to get faster over the years, but no matter how much I try, it always feels like I'm never fast enough. Well, that is the price of over-analyzing things and wanting everything to look like it's as good as you want it to be. That's a better mouth for the tongue. Yeah, it's alright. Just sort of, meh. Should I even put the cleft chin in there? I guess I will. It's a very different looking Edward to me than I normally draw him. Let's get that out of the background so I can actually focus on this. Getting his head all modified to be more in line with the rest of the picture. Yeah, I've drawn Edward as a frog before. He gets a really long tongue in that form. Yeah, anytime Edward, like, I draw him as another creature, it's always with the implication that his body has, like, shifted and, like, bent and folded. It's like pieces into another form. Like, it still has the green, dark blue coloring of his outfit when he's in another animal type of form. It's generally in the same areas that they would be for, like, the actual clothing. My little avatar. Well, the only real... Like, I drew this version of me based off of what I always thought of myself looking like. If I were to get really accurate, I would probably show more balding if I showed him from another viewpoint, but you never see him from there, and I don't really intend to change that and detract from the appeal of the character design to me. Always go back in once you've got other things filled in and readjust the things you've already worked on to accommodate for the newer materials that are around it in the scene. For physical stuff, that's harder to do, but as long as you do it in pencil first and keep it light enough, it's easy enough to erase and adjust things before you start inking. Good. Okay. Now let's put this back in. Let's get Edward out of the way and actually make a full E18 in the background. Just to have it all nice and sorted out. This is a lot more complex of a picture than I was thinking it was gonna be. Maybe I'll have something to replace Jack and Ashi with at this rate. I do love that Jack and Ashi picture though. I made it like back when Season 5 of Samurai Jack was airing. It was like between... I think it was before the episode where they go to find Jack's sword. I made it in like the week in between that. Or the week before that episode aired. Okay, that's all in there. Alright. Well, I am going to get up to get some water, and we'll be right back again. And I am back again. Okay. Am I all set to actually color this thing? I think I am. Because I need to... Yeah, there's more stuff I need to, like... I need to color, and then it would give me an area to add in more stuff if I need to. Okay. Get Edward out of here. And zoom in here. So let me see. I'm just trying to decide right now on what colors to use. They have to make it so that Edward, his body is not lost amidst the color. Actually, what I should do is just color Edward first. That'll give me an idea. Okay, so let's move this layer up here. And then zoom in. Maybe 100. Alright, Edward, you're getting your coloring going on. Let's do your dark blue, purple, whatever type of color I do for this. Oh, wait. This one needs to be incremental. Yeah, because for Edward... Let me see here. Actually... I guess... Actually, let's take it off incremental. Because I was thinking with incremental, it would make it a solid color. And then that would give me, like, I could just make the background as dark or light as I need it to be, like, with the non-incremental brushes. For, like, the lighting and stuff, but... And then Edward would just cover it all up with his body with the incremental color. And then that would be so that I don't have to, like, go back in after to make, modify the non-incremental one in the back for if I wanted to make that a background to use later. But it shouldn't be too hard to modify, so I'll just do him as non-incremental coloring as well. Yes, when I do, like, more full professional digital stuff, I always do it as, like, incremental normally for the coloring. That way it's all one solid color, and it doesn't look as much like it's out of a sketchbook or something. But I do like the more authentic feel that it's like you're seeing the imperfections of a hand making it rather than a more manufactured look when you do the non-incremental stuff. It's just however your hand does the pressure on the stylus. However, this is looking pretty garbage, I would say, with the parts, with the strokes that have just their more pressurized parts popping out here. It's almost looking like a rain type of effect down Edward's leg. We'll fix that with the smudging tool. Okay, smudging tool time. No, apparently freezing tool time. Okay, there we go. Back in control. Let's get a more suitable brush for this. Okay. I didn't want to use the smudging tool, but you kind of forced my hand, Gimp. Giving me all this garbage texturing to the strokes that I did. Oh well. It's gonna look good to me. Well, I guess this is sort of more looking like one consistent color with the smudging at least. Okay, that works. Let's get some chocolate. We dropped some chocolate. But it's okay. We are continuing on in our Edward splatterings here. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Well, let's get some different music going. Okay. There. I believe in you. You can load. You can load, internet. Okay. A Chick-fil-A peach milkshake. I have never been to Chick-fil-A, so this ad means literally nothing to me. Oh, wow, this is from 6 years ago? I'll be where you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Every second I waste. Oh. Stream, stop. What? Hey, this is getting all jittery here now. It's never a good sign. Oh wait, no, I need to make Edward. Ah. Actually, no, I don't. I can just... No, not that. Get off there. Yeah, because I was seeing now. I remember now. The whole reason that I made the 18 in the background was so that I could later on make Edward's colors completely solid, so it'd go over the 18 and you couldn't see it. If I do it the way I'm doing it, you can see the 18 in the background. But I can probably work with this. It's just afterwards, I'll go in and erase the 18 so that it looks more normal. Disappointed in you. I become so numb, I can feel you then. I become so tired, so much more aware. In this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Yeah, cause like this, the numbers, you can see them, it's just now they're colored in dark blue instead of being just black. If I were to, like, press this down as hard as possible, then it would look like you can't see those numbers, but that would mess up the look of Edward, the colorings on him. If I were to do that, it'd make it completely inconsistent looking with the rest of how he's colored here. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Okay, well now we have to go in and smudge this again, because this program is not wanting to be consistent in its painting. But that is fine. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. So tired, so much more aware. Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. Everything is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. So numb, I can feel you there. You could probably make a whole album out of the rambling singings of Edward across his streams. The absolute tone-deaf nightmare. tone-deaf nightmare that is his vocal performance. Like me when I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, Edward's career is not in the music business. That's all I want to do. Now let's get some skin on him. Yeah, we'll go with this. I am part Mexican, which means that I tan if I am outside under the sun for long enough. Although with how often I do these streams, that is kind of lacking in that department. I am part Mexican. My mom is a quarter Mexican, I think. Grandma was half Mexican. But I've also got the standard Dutch-Irish stuff also that Americans tend to have. The generic stuff. Mexican, Dutch, Irish, German, grows up on chopsticks with Chinese food from his dad who lived in Taiwan when he was tiny. Mexican from mom. Just all sorts of oddness to Edward. Astro Boy and Dragon Ball manga in hand. Chopsticks in the other. You cannot say he was not diverse in his upbringing. Okay, and since this is non-incremental, I can go back in with more of this color to shade it a bit. Actually, let's just leave the color like this for now. Just get the other basic stuff done. You were just like me with someone disappointed in you. Trying to get the best green I can for this. It's being kinda difficult here. Yeah, that's a good one. And I guess we'll do the eye also. My eyes are green. Actually, may wanna work on the eyes here. Get them more able to see more of them. Then I usually put a glow over the eyes when after everything's done. Just to make it look more vibrant and lively. Now that's how you color Edward. Let's take that 18 out of the back so you can get a good look at him. A lot more different of an Edward than I normally do. But it's what I'm going with here. Feels like maybe the eye should be a bit longer. Because there's all this space here. There's always room for modifications. Maybe... if we... start the ear here? I'll take the color off first. Yeah, this might work better. And then readjust the color. Okay. Riveting commentary, I know. Just going over the technical stuff. That's usually what I'm thinking of when I am drawing and doing the actual creation process. It's a lot easier to commentate on things that would probably be more of interest for the audience when it's just me filling in the blacks on the comic page, since I'm not, like, having to think about how to create it by that point. Okay, that looks better, actually. Yeah, that looks better. So what we want to do is smudge this all down here. Actually, what we want to do right now is save. There we go. And then we smudge this all up. It's more than I can take. That looks a lot better. Yeah, there's things that you only catch once you've made most of the picture. The cleanup process. Little icks and bicks here and there to tweak out. Okay. Now we can take a look at Edward and all of his bleh glory. Should we have another eyebrow there? It's... These are the things I get stuck on, these idiotic little details that it's like, who cares? I guess we'll give him one there for consistency's sake for now, at least. Okay. Let's pour out some more chocolate. And let us get a different song. Okay, maybe this one. Will this be good? Might not be. It's 7 years old. I guess it'll do. Come to realize how fast life can be compromised. Act to see what's going on. I can't believe this happened to you. This happened to you. Damn, 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 damn. This with am I? Need to stand by. All these pictures running through my mind, knowing endless consequences. I feel so useless in this. Step back to me. Can't believe part of me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure. Part of me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure anymore. Bow, 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 dow, dow, dow. Dow, 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 bow, wow, wow, wow. Everybody says the same thing to you. There I saw them. What else are we supposed to do? Me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure. Part of me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure anymore. I had no place to hide. I don't think I knew what I had. Things that matter the most never end up being what you chose. Now that I got no place to hide, I don't think I knew what I had. And this is what I was thinking about earlier, the whole what colors to make the background. Because with Edward here, I have to take into account what colors work off of him. So if I have, like, something that is too blue or purple, he is going to get lost alongside that. It is not going to look good. So I have to really think about the stuff I put in the background color-wise. Well, we can probably have a light metal appear. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure. Part of me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure anymore. I got the problems. Everybody says the same thing to you. Wonder how you solve them. What else are we supposed to do? Part of me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure. Part of me won't agree. I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure anymore. Up being what we chose. Now that I got no place to hide, I don't think I knew what I had. Why the things that matter the most never end up being what we chose? Now that I got no place to hide, I don't think I knew what I had. And we can probably do that for that part of the background. Although if I was really thinking... Actually, yeah. We can do that as a solid... like, solid color. And let's, to make this more mechanical... chop it up a bit. Some vent lines here that we will modify. All these pictures running through my mind, knowing endless consequences. I feel so useless in this. Step back, get back to me. Can't believe part of me won't agree, 'cause I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure. Part of me won't agree, 'cause I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure anymore. Let me see Edward here. Nah. It's best just to leave him like that. I just wish there was an easier way to do this now that I made that solid, and it's gonna mess with the front stuff. Almost have to chop that part of the background out. Now we'll worry about it as we go. Actually... Yeah, I could just do things as just incremental from now on for this. That's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to be coloring, though. May have to end up doing some of this stuff off screen. Okay, so that's those objects. Actually, you know what? I think I will do that off screen. I got other things that I need to get done. Let's see here. We'll just save a backup of this just in case anything happens to the original. That is Edward. That is, got a huge look into making him and everything around him here. But for now, I think this'll do it for the drawing part. Not sure if I really have anything else. I had nothing planned going into this, so... guess let's see what else I got on here. I do have to get to making dinner soon, though. But until then... let's see here. Just looking through the games I have on here to pass time until I get off. Pulseman's always nice. Sonic the Hedgehog. Everyone's played Sonic. It's like nothing new there. Keep dropping chocolate. There's Resident Evil Gaiden and all the saves for that. Oh my god, that was not the best experience. It's fine for the first... up until the final parts. Once it got there, it was dead in the water. Huh. What all do I have here? Got a bunch of games. None that I really know to choose from, though. Oh, there's one I haven't done and haven't played in years. Okay, I guess I'll do that one. Just to have something to pass the time with. End this stream out on something more... more... brain active for me. If this loads. Could always just crash the stream and we end it here. Not even sure who would be watching this stream at this point, though. Okay. Is this it? No, this is it. Okay. There we go. Phew, phew, phew. Okay, okay. Time for some Puyo Puyo. I am probably going to be absolute garbage at this. Assuming it loads. Come on. Come on, computer, I believe in you. I believe you can do this. I believe you might crash in... Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Well, people, we're still online, it looks like. The stream is getting a bit iffy, though, for the programs that are running. Is this it? Okay, there we go. Oh dear. It's, kind of warbly on the screen here. Come on. Get it centered. Get it centered. Come on. There we go. Perfect. And let's go... Five things that matter the most never end up being what we chose. Now that I got no place to hide, I don't think I knew what I had. Okay, so let's see here. This? Here we go. Sega. I'll do it for them if they're not going to. Okay. Here it is. What we got of Puyo Puyo in America. I am not going to beat this game. I will say that right now. I did like how they included a mean bean machine thing in Sonic Mania. I don't have anyone to play with, so I guess scenario is what we're going with. Sure, let's do this. We face all these adventures of pilot episode robots. Alright, now let me see what the controls are. Okay, okay. Alright, okay. Now I could just do the sophist strategy of constantly just throwing them down one after the other and hoping that it, like, actually lines up into something, but... this game is not as forgiving as Mario Party, so that's not going to work here. I always loved this tune. Used to listen to this for hours, and my dad always called these things yup tops because of the sound they make. Now, this first match is not all that hard, but I have never, ever made it to Robotnik. This is, not a game that is very forgiving. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I guess I'll, actually, what am I doing? I'll just... Yeah, I need to leave some room to work with for things that are getting blocked off here. Oh, I'll line that up. Then you take this out. And probably never getting over there, though. There we go, got that out. He's building up more. Very unforgiving game. No more combos? Really? Really? And they start pulling all this garbage. Okay, let's get these blues out of here. That gets those purples out. I would have liked a red on top of those, but... oh well. We'll just do that. And, let's, do this, and then one more of these. That should drop some stuff down further. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I guess I'll do that. Could have matched it up better, though. Yeah, let that fall. Oh, that guy's having a bit of trouble over there. You okay, buddy? I'm sorry for your loss. Not really, but... yeah, there you go. Goodbye. On to this jaggedy mouth dude. I'd usually make it up to Sheldon. Maybe once or twice I'd get to coconuts. Yeah, this is where they just start doing the sophist strategy. That first one, this game, like, ramps up in difficulty, like, immediately after you get out of the beginning parts. It is not a merciful game in the slightest. Did not want to do that. Wanted to line up more reds so that the yellow would drop. Okay. Oh, he's eased off a bit on the, and of course they block off what I was trying to do. But hopefully we can get things built up here. That's not what I wanted to have happen. But fine, I'll work with it. Commentating on this game while playing it is not the best idea. That's not good. Although the sound made it sound like it was gonna be worse than it was. Setting up all this stuff for potential things that I could make happen. They're not giving me the beans that I need for that. There we go, a yellow. Just don't... give me another yellow. There we go. That doesn't get me any more. Okay. That is what you get when you try to strategize too much in this game. And I always love this ending screen. You get like an actual animated sprite of Adventures of Robotnik. There have been sprites of every version of the 90s versions of Robotnik. Although the SatAM one is in things that were like unreleased. You can only get it by hacking the arcade game. Okay, there we go. Hey, you really had... you... okay. Okay, that was uncalled for. Just messed up my entire strategy. Okay, and I'm dead. Fine. We'll restart. That's how you're gonna be about it. Alright, let's do it again. Sophist, I'm sorry, I cannot operate as chaotically as you in this type of environment. And at least not as successfully as you would be. Why did I do that? I was leaving that for a green. Oh well. Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Just give me the blues. Thank you, there we go. There's some comboing going on. Very simple comboing, but it is comboing. Oh, now you're sweating a tiny bit. It's not too bad yet, dude. It might be getting bad for you, though. Just, give me a few more seconds to work with here. Yeah, that's not good for you. That's not looking great at all. You have my condolences. Oh well. Go on back to Robotnik. You bad Nick. Yeah, this guy is usually as far as I got when I was little. Not really sure what strategy I'm doing here. I'm just kinda flinging things around. This is Puyo Puyo, G-Star. It's just, it was renamed as Mean Bean Machine and given a Sonic aesthetic in America when they released it back on the Sega Genesis. It's essentially Puyo Puyo, though. Which, I have never been able to make it to the end of this. Way too hard. I knew that was gonna happen. He's effectively killed my chances. But we keep going anyway. Oh! Now we get a combo. That was pretty good. No, you calm down there. And nothing's showing up really here. Maybe with this? No? Okay. And normally there are more combos happening than there are here. I used to be better at this when I was, like, at my height of doing this. I was never great, but sometimes I would make it to Coconuts. Maybe once or twice I'd get beyond him. Keep thinking there's going to be something that lines up and makes a combo. Nothing. Kinda just, endure as much as you can with this guy. Take it slow, but not too slow. And a bit dangerous here in how I'm playing this. Nope, that messed everything up. Can I save this at all? Maybe. No. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there's something. There's another thing. Don't panic, Edward. You messed yourself up. Oh! Okay. Oh no. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, okay. You can stop now. No, okay. I tried. Well, I'm sure you do better than me here, G-Star. Let's see. Normally I'd enter J-A-B, but since we're Edward on here, I'll do Ed. Oh, that's not what I really wanted, but okay. Wait, it gave me... Oh. I thought it was like game over, since it was letting me enter the initials. Yeah, my brother had Puyo Puyo on, I think, the Switch back in Iowa. I only played that version a couple of times, though. Had different modes on it. Okay, we are getting combos on this guy here. Okay, so... let's get this, and then reds. There we go! There's something, and he immediately hit me right back. Oh well. We tried. Of course you do that. Let's put this up here. Gotta act fast. And, okay. Give me a purple, please. I want a purple, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. There we go, and another combo. Yeah, that's what you gotta do with these guys. Just try to figure out ways to get them to land on top of each other when you take some out. Otherwise, they're gonna be doing that to you, and then that is going to mess everything up. Okay. Oh, okay. That works. That definitely works. Okay. I'm liking that. Why did I do that? Edward, you gotta pay attention. Thankfully, seems to be going almost, oh. Okay, gotta get more serious here. Bam. Nothing. Bleh. Okay. Well, we tried again. And this is just how it went. I'd get stuck on these guys eventually and not be able to progress. That is my childhood with this game. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and then right here. Actually, oh well, it's too late now. Hey, let's work on getting the yellows out of there. Need some yellows, please. 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 Okay, there's a yellow, and then one more yellow. There we go. There's the combos all stacking up. Just the way I like them. Oh, I thought it was gonna do a green combo down there. Oh, at least he's sweating over there. It's precisely what I want to see. Okay. Blues. Reds. And then we just need a yellow. Yellow. And, well, we'll deal with it like this. Okay, got that. Exciting commentary. Greens. Greens, yellows, reds. Why'd I do this? Oh. Oh, almost. There's something. We're working on it. Nope. Oh god. Okay, we fucked it up again. One more shot, and then I'll end the stream. Let's put them on their sides this time. No, not necessarily what I was going for. Why did I stop doing them on their sides? I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do, but okay. We'll build up some greens there. Reds, green. And then, start getting the purples. Purple. Another green. And a purple. Then we get a green stack. Why am I doing that? Oh. Well, that kinda canceled out what I was trying to do. Okay. You're really being a bitch about this. Fine. Take it down there. And then we need purples. Yellow. Blue. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Come on, purple. Purple. There we go. Blue stack. Of course. Blue. Purple. Purple. Blue. Red. No. Purple. Red. Blue. There. That should stave off some. That's not what I was... Whatever. We bought ourselves some more time to work with. And he just messed up that time we had to work with. Now it's time to die. Again. And now it's time to end the stream, because I am not going to keep doing this over and over. I have not the energy after doodling for as much as I have. Oh well. Oh, I got the lowest score down there. Okay. Whatever. Well, I will just head back on over to, this. And we can end it looking at Edward here. So, I guess for review... Oh, this is all freezing up now. Yeah, this is as much progress as I made on this, but I guess that's the stream today. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. If anyone is still here, I do hope you enjoyed, and I guess I will see you later. Fare thee well for now, and thank you for stopping by. Try not to let Poyo Poyo get you too down, it gets pretty rough later on. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.